Bonjour, bonjour les amis. We are looking at irregular RE verbs in the present tense. The regular present tense. Breathe a sigh of relief because we are entering the straightforward world of regularity, patterns that don't change, the square, nerdy verbs that like to follow the rules. Even though regular RE verbs make up a very small percentage of French verbs, we still need to know the pattern. Quelle surprise! Because there are still some commonly used ones. Bonne nouvelle, we can do the taking off the ending thing to get the right sound for most of the conjugations, except of course for nous where you add on ONS and for vous where you add on EZ. And here, for the il, elle conjugations, you will be able to hear the D at the end. Let's take attendre, which means to wait for. Or it's actually used more as in to await, because in French you don't add the word for. So if you think of it as a wait, it may stop you to help saying pour in French. It doesn't matter if you do, of course. It's also used to mean to expect, plus a noun. Let's have a go with just the listening. So you just need to take off the RE ending. So it's j'attends, tu attends, il, elle, on attend, nous attendons, vous attendez, and here, remember, you're going to hear the D. Ils, elles attendent. Bon, let's see how it's written. J'attends, with the S. Tu attends, also with the S. Ils, elles, on. We know it sounds the same, but it's written without the S. Ils, elles, on attend. Nous attendons. Vous attendez. Ils, elles attendent. The endings for regular RE verbs in the present tense are SS, nothing, no addition, ONS, EZ, ENT. That is the pattern. How would you say, I'm waiting for my husband? J'attends mon mari. Using tu, are you waiting for someone? Tu attends quelqu'un? How about who are you waiting for? Using vous. Vous attendez qui? They're waiting for them in the car park. Il ou elle les attendent dans le parking. He's waiting for me at home. Il m'attend à la maison. Using vous, wait for me here. Attendez-moi ici or attendez-moi là. Using tu, wait for him over there. Attends-le là-bas. Let's wait for her in front of the station. Attendons-la devant la gare. Is he waiting for the bus to the town centre? Il attend le bus au centre-ville pour aller au centre-ville? My sister's expecting a baby. We know that sister is sœur, but there's also a slang word for sister, which is frangine. And the slang word for frère, brother, is frangin. It's used a lot. Ma sœur, ma frangine, attend un bébé. So here is where attend means to expect. What do you expect of him? Dressing tu. Qu'est-ce que tu attends de lui? What does Julien expect of me? Qu'est-ce que Julien attend de moi? S'attendra, when it's a pronominal verb, a reflexive verb, means to expect something to happen. An event, usually, is quite negative, not always, but quite often. We need our reflexive pronouns. The me, myself, te, yourself, the se, himself, herself, oneself, the nous, ourselves, the vous, yourself or yourselves, and the se, themselves. Je m'attends à. Tu t'attends à. Il, elle, on s'attend à. Nous nous attendons à, vous vous attendez à, and il, elle s'attendent à. Endings SS nothing, ONS, EZ, ENT. Pourquoi tu t'attends toujours au pire? What does that mean? Why do you always expect the worst? Using nous, we're expecting to see them tomorrow. Nous nous attendons à les voir demain. How about this? What does this mean? Vous vous attendez à ce que je vienne à l'heure? Are you expecting or do you expect me to come on time? Here we have this construction, attendre à ce que. À ce que is bringing up the subjunctive. Usually the subjunctive with regular verbs is formed by taking the il, elle conjugation in the present tense. You take off the ent and then you add on the endings e, es, ions, iez, ent. However, venir is not regular. Okay, so it becomes je viens, je viens. There are a group of important ones that need to be learnt off by heart. I'm expecting you, using vous, to come on time. Je m'attends à ce que vous veniez à l'heure. New regular RE verb, entendre. It means to hear. Sometimes it's used for to understand, as in, what do you mean by that? What do you understand by that? J'entends, tu entends, il, elle, on entend, nous entendons, vous entendez, ils, elles entendent. Endings ss, nothing, ons, ez, ent. I can't hear anything, the French would say. I hear nothing. Je n'entends rien. Do you hear that bizarre noise? Addressing tu. Tu entends ce bruit bizarre? When I hear the cicadas sing like that, it makes me think of our honeymoon in Provence. Cicada is cigale. Honeymoon is moon of honey. Make sure you pause it. Quand j'entends les cigales chanter comme ça, ça me fait penser à notre lune de miel en Provence. Using vous, what do you mean as in understand by that? Qu'est-ce que vous entendez par ça? S'entendre avec quelqu'un. So we've taken entendre, we've made it pronominal. It changes the meaning completely. It means to get along with, to get on with someone. Je m'entends avec. Tu t'entends avec. Il, elle, on s'entend avec. Nous nous entendons avec. Vous vous entendez avec. Il, elle s'entendent avec. Endings ss, nothing, ons, ez, ent. French verbs are all about endings. We need to learn them. She gets on with him. Elle s'entend avec lui. I get on very well with them. Je m'entends très bien avec eux ou avec elle. Using nous, we don't get on very well. Nous nous entendons pas très bien. They get on well together. Ils, elles s'entendent bien ensemble. New regular RE verb in the present tense is répondre, to reply, to answer or answer back or to respond. Je réponds, tu réponds, il, elle, on répond, nous répondons, vous répondez, il, elle répondent. With those endings ss, nothing, ons, ez, ent. Answer me using tu. Réponds-moi. Don't answer your father back like that, using tu. Ne réponds pas à ton père comme ça. Using nous, we're responding to the needs of the town. Nous répondons aux besoins de la ville. Using vous, are you replying to her email? Vous répondez à son email? I'm replying to her now. To her. Indirect object pronoun. Je lui réponds maintenant. I'm replying to it now. It's inanimate. Lui and leur. All of those indirect pronouns are used for people most of the time. Donkey. Donkey head. J'y réponds maintenant. New RE verb in the present tense is vendre, to sell. For sale is à vendre. A barn is une grange, une grange. This barn is not for sale. I'm not selling it. Cette grange n'est pas à vendre. Je ne la vends pas. So, you're selling the barn, addressing vous. Alors, ou donc, vous vendez la grange. When are they selling the barn? Il ou elle vendent la grange quand? Another regular RE verb in the present tense is rendre, followed by à, which means to give back, as in to give something back, to return something to somebody. As soon as you see that à, you've got to be thinking indirect object pronouns, the lui, leur. I'm returning the hire car to them this afternoon. Hire car, une voiture de location. Je leur rends la voiture de location cet après-midi. Using to, give it back to me, and the it is feminine. Rends-la-moi. Using vous, give them back to him. Rendez-les-lui. Let's give it back to them. The it this time is masculine. Rendons-le leur. Rendre without the a changes the meaning again of the verb. And again, this is a commonly used construction. And it means to make, as in to make someone feel a certain way or to put someone in a certain state. We often use the verb to drive. And then we add the adjective, which is why we have our mime artist representing an adjective. So x plus y equals this state. Ça me rend fou. Ça me rend folle. It drives me crazy. How would you say it drives him crazy? Ça le rend fou. So, because it's not got the a on anymore, we're not using the indirect object pronouns anymore. We are using the direct object pronouns. It makes her sick to think about it. Pause this one. Ça la rend malade d'y penser. Why is it d'y penser? Because when you think about something in French, it's penser à quelque chose, or to remember to do something. Then it's inanimate. That something is inanimate, so you need your I there. There's another one. To think, as in to have an opinion about something, is penser de. De has the pronoun en that replaces it. So what do you think about that? Vous en pensez quoi? So the preposition à and some other prepositions are usually replaced with I, and the preposition de is replaced with the pronoun en. You may or may not have come across this, but another way of saying to go, which is used, is to use rendre as a pronominal verb, se rendre à. Another way of saying to go. So, using this verb, go to reception to see if a hairdryer is available. We're using vous. Rendez-vous à l'accueil pour voir si un sèche-cheveux est disponible. I'm going to reception to see if a hairdryer is available. Je me rends à l'accueil pour voir si un sèche-cheveux est disponible. What does this mean? Il faut que vous vous rendiez à l'accueil. You have to go to reception. So il faut que is literally, it's necessary that, but we never say that. It's like you must or you have to, brings up the subjunctive. Do I have to go to reception? Is it necessary that I go? Il faut que je me rende à l'accueil. So, je me rends à is I go to somewhere, but il faut que je me rende à, because we've taken the verb rendre, we've used il, elle conjugation, which is rendre with the ENT. We've taken off the ENT and we've added on the correct ending for to, which is ES. So it becomes rendre, spelt with ES. Se rendre à quelque part also means to turn oneself in somewhere. For example, il faut que nous nous rendions au commissariat. What do you think it means? We have to turn ourselves in to the police station. So il faut que again brings up the subjunctive. So it becomes rendions instead of rendons. You have to turn yourself in at the police station using tu. Il faut que tu te rendes au commissariat. Se rendre without the preposition à, so the pronominal verb se rendre without the preposition, now means to put oneself into a certain state. So you need your adjective. I'm making myself ill. Je me rends malade. Another RE verb that's regular in the present tense is to go or to come down. The fancy word descend. It's also used for to get off, like to get off a vehicle. I'm coming down straight away. Je descends tout de suite. Using nous, we're getting off here. Nous descendons ici, or nous descendons là. Descendre also means to take something down, or to take someone down, as in to shoot them, kill them. They're taking the wine down to the wine cellar. il ou elle descende le vin à la cave à vin. In the film, he takes him down. Dans le film, il le descend. Let's look at our nerdy verbs. What does attendre mean? It means to wait, or we might use it as await or to expect, plus a noun, like to expect a baby. S'attendre à is to expect in the sense of expecting an event. It's quite often negative, not always, but quite often. Entendre, to hear. It can also mean, what do you hear by that? What do you understand by that? What do you mean by that? S'entendre avec, to get along with. I hear you, sister. Your turn. To wait for, await, expect when it's expecting a noun like a baby. Attendre. To expect plus an event. S'attendre à. To hear or understand, as in, what do you understand by that? What do you mean by that? Entendre. To get on with, to get along with. I hear ya, sister. S'entendre avec. Right. What does répondre à mean? To reply, answer, respond. To. It can also mean to answer back. Vendre, to sell. Descendre, to go down, to come down, to descend or to get off. Descendre quelque chose or descendre quelqu'un is literally to take something down, as in downstairs, or to take someone down, to shoot them. À vous, your turn. To reply, answer, respond, répondre à. To sell, vendre. To go, come down, descend, get off, like get off the bus. Descendre. To take something down, to take someone down. Descendre quelque chose ou descendre quelqu'un. And the last lot, rendre à, as in rendre quelque chose à quelqu'un. To give back, return something to somebody. Se rendre à means to go. It can also mean to go and turn yourself in. Rendre without the à. It means to put someone in a state, to drive someone, for example, crazy, or to make somebody feel a certain way. Se rendre means to make yourself feel a certain way, to put yourself in a certain state. I'm making myself ill. À vous. To give back, return an object. Rendre à. Another way of saying to go or to turn oneself in. Se rendre à. To make and then creating a state. Rendre, all by itself. And in the pronominal sense, to make oneself, put oneself in a state. Se rendre, no à. Bravo, we have a few more regular RE verbs to look at. À la prochaine fois, merci.